Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday, and back to the 5th Palace. Because that seems to be our best bet on how to move forward right now. So, that's what we're gonna do. As a little bit of road conversation, I will say I once again have started playing... I always seem to be playing at least one Pokemon game at any given time. So the one I'm currently playing now is Blue version. The original, well, international Blue version, which I guess is the same as Japanese Blue, but whatever. You get the point. Yeah, I'm playing Blue version, and my idea this time around, because when I last played through Red version, I played through and I just kind of realized like exactly how broken the game is for myself. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool, that's fun and everything, so let's, alright, cool. So this time in Blue version, because one of the differences between Red and Blue is different Pokemon, I was like, okay, so one of the really broken Pokemon in 1st gen is Persian, and you can only get it in Blue or Green. And that is Green if you're, green being the Japanese equivalent to Japanese Red. And so I didn't have it available to me last time I played through Gen 1 Pokemon. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to play through Blue version, but with basically all the strongest Pokemon, the most useful Pokemon in Gen 1. And I have them now, and I spent about 10 hours over the past 2 days playing Pokemon Blue. Simply because, I felt like it. And my team currently consists of my starter, which is a Wartortle right now. I have 4 badges, by the way. I have a Wartortle, which, I'm keeping around for whatever reason. And then I have a Farfetch'd that I traded for that I just have for Flying Cut. I'm not actually using it, it's only level 3. And then I have the Persian that I was talking about, because if you didn't know, Persian is quite a powerful Pokemon in 1st gen, because in 1st gen your crit chance is determined by your speed, and your crit damage is determined by level. So if you have an over-leveled Persian being one of the fastest Pokemon, and it knows Slash, which is in its moveset, or learn set, then you're pretty much critting on every hit for a lot of damage. So Persian is very powerful. Another Pokemon I have on my team is Nidoking, because I know, at least last I heard, in speedruns they use Nidoking because the item X accuracy is broken, in that it instead of increasing your accuracy just a little bit, it makes it so your moves never miss. And that includes one-hit KO moves like Horn Drill, which is available as a TM in 1st gen. So you can get a Nidoking with Horn Drill and use X accuracy on it and literally just one-shot anything that's lower level than you are. Because, one-hit KO moves only work on lower level Pokemon, I think, in 1st gen. I'm not totally sure about if it works that way in 1st gen, but definitely in later gens. But yes, so I have a Nidoking. Another Pokemon I have is Kadabra, because there is exactly one move in the game that Psychic types are weak to, because they're not weak to Ghost type like they were supposed to be. And they're not weak to... and they are weak to Bug type, but there's exactly one Bug type that learns a damaging... there's exactly one damaging Bug type move in the game And of all the Pokemon that can learn it, only one of them is not weak to Psychic. And that would be Paris. Which, hey, by the way, is my other member on my team. It's a Paris, soon to be Parasect, once it learns Spore. Because Spore is 100 accuracy, and that's just too good to pass up. But yes, Kadabra has only that one weakness. The move Leech Life, which is very low power, by the way. And it can kill pretty much anything that would be good against it. Except for Paris, which you run into like 1 or 2 of them throughout the game. So yeah, basically I'm going through, the TLDR here is that I'm going through Pokemon Blue version with pretty much the most broken team possible. Because I just thought it would be fun to just steamroll the game. And so far, yeah, that's about how it's gone. I have yet to white out, or black out, I guess it would be in the original games. And there's I've still got... I don't think I've had... Well, actually, there was one point so far now where I was down to like my last 2 Pokemon, and that was mostly just because I was getting greedy with just not healing or not switching out. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun. My Persian is very much over leveled, so it one-shots pretty much anything that's not Ghost or Rock type. And then if it's Ghost type, I don't need to be here. Ow. I'm gonna just try to run. If it's Ghost type, then it's also Poison type, because all the first-gen Ghost types are Poison type, which means that my Kadabra can take care of it. And if it's Rock type, then I have a Water type to counter that. So really, ultimately you can beat the game pretty easily with just 2 Pokemon, being Kadabra and Persian. Because even, like, I don't even need... Because Rock types tend to have low special, then I don't actually need a Water type or a Grass type or anything that is super effective against them, as long as it's using special attacks. So, yeah, you basically only ever need 2 Pokemon to beat that game, and I've got 4, which is great. Do I go left? I forgot where I'm supposed to go in this dungeon, and I don't think talking about Pokemon has really been helping my navigating skills, but oh, those guys are worth a lot of experience. They're kind of hard to kill, but because they just appear and reappear, or disappear, reappear everywhere. But if you can kill them, they're worth quite a bit. Oh yeah, this is the room I came from. Okay, so I do want to go right. Well, at least these guys are relatively easy to avoid when they don't appear on top of you. Alright, so I do want to go this way. I'm looking for the boss, because that's, as far as I know, that's pretty much all we have left to do in this level. Was it this way? Maybe? This looks familiar. Nope, this is just where I got a key earlier. You know, taking long breaks between batches doesn't really do a whole lot of good for my memorizing the layouts of these places. But it's fine, right? Like, at that point, you know, you just gotta rely on your general skill, right? I've gone every way I can down here, right? Yeah. Okay. But don't want to go this way? I could have swore. Huh. Was the boss over on this side of the fake wall? I don't remember. Ow. I looked away for a second and got hit. That's rough. Ow. Stop. Okay. It's fine though. Alright. I think this was the way with the guy throwing things, right? So I shouldn't... Yeah, there's nothing over here. Okay. But let's go down then. Wait, but I did go over here already, right? Pretty sure. Ow. I feel like I'm treading ground I've already been in. 90% sure I went down this way. Ah, but... oh. Maybe I do have to get this way. Hold on. First, I'm gonna maybe take care of these guys. I don't know. Alright, hold on. We'll fight this guy. See what's out past him. It's gotta be this way, right? I didn't go all the way this far down. That hurt. Okay, yeah, nope, this was just the key. Alright. Ow. Where else can I go? Is it this way? This isn't where I came from, right? But hold on. I'm gonna grab that experience in case I somehow get out of here without game overing. Ow. Doesn't look likely. Oh, this way? Have I been this way? This was it, wasn't it? I don't have enough for any sort of buff. I think it was this way. Ow. That's a game over, right? Yep. Okay, alright. Well, I guess we'll, I think that was the way to go, so... I've got a better idea now, I think. So, seeing as we're on the road again, other news. D&D for this weekend, I guess it would be tomorrow, based on when this episode is coming out. So D&D tomorrow isn't happening. Seemingly following the trend of trying to plan for 2 weeks after the last session, but then putting it off at least once. But that's kind of okay, because I didn't even really know what I wanted to do for this coming session until, like, yesterday. But now I've got a pretty cool idea. So, I mean, there is one or two kinks I still need to work out. But it should be fun if things go as planned. And you know what? Hopefully it's fun even if things don't go as planned, because I'm still waiting for my players to throw me something that really throws me off. Like, so far they've been relatively unsurprising, which is just definitely not what I was expecting. And that's, if you're listening, players, that's not a challenge. It's just, I gotta expect the worst, quote unquote, so that, ow, I'm ready. Because if I don't, then you do actually catch me off guard. Then I have to, it's gonna be embarrassing, you know, and it's potentially going to be less fun. Because I'll have to scramble to be like, well, then I guess this happens, I guess. But that is also where not setting things in stone helps. This isn't the right way, is it? I don't think this is. Like, you can have an idea. Okay, I thought he was gonna jump sooner. Oh, all right, bud. If you want to shoot a bunch, that's fine. Have I been this way? I don't feel like I've been this way. Oh, I have. Ow. Ow. How am I getting hit so much by a single slime? All right, anyway. Yeah, so that's one piece of advice, because I have been, since I decided to start DMing again, I have been watching a lot of videos on how to be a good DM, and also just observing other DMs at work. And yeah, I think one of the things I've heard most is just be like, don't get too specific with your plans, because if you do, then they're that much easier to mess up, and you're that much more likely to have nothing when your players do throw you a curveball. Even if it's a weak curveball, you know, like there have been one or two things that I was not expecting my players to do, but they did. But because I had things planned, you know, in a very loose way, because I had, you know, wiggle room, so to speak. Oh, nope, don't need to be in here. That means that I ended up being fine. Or that everything, you know, I was able to adapt what I had to what the players did. And I think that's pretty neat. And I hate to toot my own horn, but I think that is probably one of the clearest signs that I am already a better DM than I used to be. Because back in the day, it was either you go the way I expect you to go, but pretty much like if they didn't do what I expected them to do, then I'd pretty much have nothing. And that wasn't, I don't think that was very fun for anyone, really. And so yeah, I think I've done a lot better with this latest group about, you know, just planning loosely and having good having some nice flexibility in my plans, and, you know, adapting as things go on. Frankly, the biggest curveball has been in the latest session, in which they did something I definitely didn't expect them to do, which is rob. Firstly, they didn't cooperate with a specific NPC, which is, I can see where they're coming from. Oh, okay, boss. I'll finish this thought later. Okay, you have a flail that I guess disappears sometimes. Ow, ow. Okay, you do a lot of damage. Good to know. I didn't have any magic, so I wasn't expecting to win that. But now we're gonna fully buff ourselves, or at least partially fully buff, with fire and shield. Okay, fire doesn't do anything. Good to know I wasted the magic. He's got a spiky helmet, which makes me think, ow, that he's probably not vulnerable to the jump attack. But let me, oh, okay, I can get over him with it at least. Okay, ow, all right, bud. Ow, okay, just tried brute forcing it, but I don't know that it worked. Okay, I think I can, ow. I think I can hit him without getting hit. I mean, it's probably possible. Let's actually, because fire does nothing, let's buff ourselves with jump instead. Because it's not like we're going to get 2 uses of life. Ow. Yeah, he does a whole bar worth of health. That is crazy. Yeah. Okay, got it. Oh, okay. Let me just jump over you for a sec, just to get more room. Okay, got him. Ow. Alright, gonna make more room. Okay, okay, so he only seems to pull it out. Ow. when I get close, or when he gets close, when somebody is close. Okay. Got him. Okay. I need to heal because he does, like I said, he does a whole bar worth of damage. Alright, going over. Ow! He hit me on the bounce. Alright. Oh, come on. It's not cool hitting me when I land. Okay, got him. Well, I didn't get him, but... Ow. Okay. The early turnaround is... Ooh, okay, I got him with a down stab there. Can I... wonder if I could reliably do that. Ow, okay. I don't think so. So, okay, this one seems manageable. Unlike the boss whiz robe of the other palace, this one seems manageable. But I think we're gonna have to manage him next time. Because, as for this episode, that's a wrap. Definitely helped there.